What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I got a 2017 Hyundai Accent with the 1.6. It's got a weak compressor, so I'm gonna swap the compressor, filter, and the expansion block. So get this AC working a lot better in this car before the summertime hits us down here. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe, and let's get started. All right, first thing we got to do is we got to evacuate the system. Got to take off the caps here. Low side one back in here. Low side cap. Time to recover it. Open the ports. Let it do its thing. You can see I got it jacked up on the side right here. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take that tire off, of course the belt, and this particular one you gotta actually loosen the alternator up to get the belt off. So I gotta loosen the mount up, loosen that up, and loosen that up, and then there's a bolt underneath where I have to loosen the there's this cover here. I'm about to take that cover off to get access to everything. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start loosening up this alternator. So basically on the bottom here, I'm gonna start taking out all these little 10mm bolts. All right, got access to it. When I was on top, I went ahead and disconnected the connector for the compressor here. Now I'm gonna take the belt off. Probably I don't know, you probably can't really see, but I had to use a little wrench in there because not a whole lot of room to get that, but I did break it free. And I'm just gonna have to take them out by hand. So I already loosened, this is the line for the high side. I already loosened that up. Wiggle the line. Take it out. Wiggle the line. Take out the line. There we go. Break them free. I'm gonna remove these bottom two last. Make it easier to take it out. It's probably would have been easier to get it out from down here. See, learn something every day. It's one of these types. Sometimes you can't get a bolt out. You're just gonna have to take it out with the actual compressor itself. There we go. There we go. All right, now that I got the compressor out, go ahead and change these O-rings out. Pop on the new ones. Now before I put it in the compressor, I'm going to lube it up so that it kind of goes in real nice. Seals really good. Boy, in there. Once I got everything mounted, I like to just double check the torque. Obviously don't want anything to fall off. So make sure you put them tight. There's never really any torque specs on these things, but you know when it's tight. Just don't overdo it. There you go. Now that I got the belt on, I looped it around. It's routed right. Now I'm gonna tighten up the alternator. Secure the alternator. Finally, the AC plug. Plug it in. Now whenever you're putting something in, you always got to make sure that you didn't forget anything. So I always like to go over a checklist. I got the lines tight, the 4 mounting bolts secured, I have it plugged in, I have the belt on. So the compressor at this point is fully in. Now I'm going to put that expansion block in and that dry air filter. These lines first. The other one too. There you go. Wiggle it. Whoop, that comes out. Gotta replace the O-rings. As the filter is always inside this condenser for the most part on ones that actually use an expansion block. So anyways, it's going to be in this thing. So you got to loosen the AC condenser and take this plug out, and there's a little sock in there, and we'll put the new sock in there, just the filter. This one is a 14mm hex. There we go. Two O-rings, another little deal on the filter. I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna spray it out with brake cleaner. There we go. They both, none of them have tapered, so I guess I'm just gonna put it in. However, push it in. Now you guys can see, I had to take off the bumper to get this filter out, because you had to release the condenser from where it's held by the radiator. So basically, I didn't film it while I was taking it off because I wasn't really sure that I was going to have to do that. I was hoping I wouldn't have to. Some vehicles you don't have to, but this one you do. So anyways, I'm going to show you how to put it back together, and that way you know what to look for when you're taking it apart. So anyways, the first thing I need to do is I need to put that condenser and remount it next to the radiator right there. It goes in these little clips. You can see that right here. There's one at the bottom. You look on this side, the same thing. You gotta get it where it started. That way on both sides. Now you just kind of push it down. Push down. There you go. These little air guards right here have to be put back on. Same thing, they held on by these clips. I don't know if you can see that clip right there. So a lot of times this stuff just snaps together. There you go. There you go, push it down. See, it's in there. It's at the bottom. This one I had to actually take off. Not that big a deal, just kind of push it down in there. Same thing right there with the clip. Push down, push down. All right. So we're good there. Next, I gotta put these mounting brackets for the radiator right here. Put them back in. This one right here. This one right here. This little air deflector deal was right here. Nope, upside down. It was right here. Being held on by some screws. That's another reason why I had to do it, because I had to take this off because it wouldn't lift up. I tried to save some time by see if I can lift it up, but this thing was blocking me, so I just had to take the whole bumper off. Alrighty, here comes the bumper. Basically, it pops in up here, push it in, give a little smack. Same thing on this side. Oh, this one already popped into place. There we go. These 4 bolts on top. And 2 of these little plastic deals right here. Go in, push it down. Go in, once they're in, push them down. We're good. Now on this side, in the corner here up on top, right there, I don't know if you can see it, there's 1 screw, 10mm head. That holds it in up here. Same thing on the other side. Same thing on the other side. Feed this bad boy in there. Got a few of those little plastic deals. Put them in there. Push them to lock them. One more at the bottom here. Put it in, push the lock. All right, I'm gonna put it under a vacuum right now. And while it's under a vacuum, I'm gonna put it on the panels and stuff like that. When it comes to a vacuum, guys, the longer the better. I'm gonna put this under a 60-minute vacuum. Now I'm gonna charge it. All right, charging. All right, you can see right now I got 150 on the high, 30 on the low. So we're looking really, really good with our pressures. 150 on the high, 30 on the low. Another thing we like to do is feel the lines. The one on the low side is gonna be cold and sweaty. That's what we got right here. So we're good right there. So everything looks good. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe and stick around for more videos yet to come. So thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.